The First Coast's most accurate forecast from the First Coast News Weather Team, certified by Weather Rate, sponsored by AC Designs.
Happy Monday, beautiful people. Welcome into another somewhat dreary day here across the First Coast. Yesterday we got a lot of rain. Today, not so much on the way of rainfall. It has been a little bit misty and drizzly out there, but we have kept the clouds in place and, of course, the cool temperatures as well. But as I mentioned, welcome in. I'm meteorologist Ross Moon, joined by Chief Meteorologist Lewis Turner. It has been nearly 2 weeks since we've done this together.
I know.
Feels like a lifetime ago.
It does.
But I will tell you what.
Pleasure.
The distance makes the heart grow fonder.
It does.
I didn't think that was possible.
I'm so fond of you now.
It has just grown. It's just bursting.
It's like the Grinch at the end of the movie. You know, his heart grows back 3 sizes. And that's how I feel about you right now.
Except, well, 4 sizes in this case.
Yeah,
even more so.
Even bigger. Bigger and better. You show clouds over the bank. There's no clouds. It's an emotional high. Sunny skies.
You don't have your Victory Monday colors on, though.
I know. I got to get more teal. I don't own much teal.
Yeah, I have one semi-teal color.
Right.
And that's it.
And now, our colleague, old Mike Prangley, will bust out the Jaguar print.
Yes, the jacket.
And something tells me about Mike that he might have things that we can't see that are in Jaguar print.
I would probably assume that
He
as well, yeah.
He is a spirited young man.
But he can pull that off. I'm not sure if we could.
I can't. Well, if you're going to do it, you have to commit. And
yeah.
I would be sort of half uncomfortable.
You're 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Correct.
Kind of thing.
You cannot be that.
No, you just got to jump 2 feet right in.
Got to own it, and you got to love it. And we'll go Jags. They get a big dub. We're going to talk some football, college variety, and maybe I talk some pro ball. We got, a Sunday forecast. We're looking way out, so we'll do that as well. But it's been just that dreary day. Struggled to get to. I don't know if did we officially hit? We got to 61. Maybe briefly. I know.
I didn't see it.
NES Jacks. We did hit 61. I know South. We've had the 60s. We've seen it obviously in St. Augustine now. But gosh, in Southeast Georgia, it has just been kind of dreary, blustery.
Brunswick 51 at 4:32 in the afternoon.
I know. Yeah, that's just kind of a hoodie and hanging out as much inside as you can all day. You know, getting that marine layer out in St. Simon's.
Because it's just kind of damp out there.
Yeah, it is. Ross and I were talking, look at the entire country, and even Jacksonville kind of getting in on the cold air. But Miami, you get truly I-4 is the boundary of the other state of Florida, which is South Florida. And they were in the mid-80s today. Have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah, which is hard to believe.
Yeah. But it was interesting. The delineation of the front really was draped over 4 because just on a personal anecdote, my wife was driving back from Orlando last night. They had some actual strong thunderstorms. I mean, they were getting some pretty frequent lightning, gusty winds there in Orlando and right up.
And you're saying this was yesterday afternoon and evening?
Yeah, this was even into the 9, 10 o'clock hour. Even after the sun went down, well after, they were getting, they had the dynamics, so they were getting some pretty good lightning. And so that's more or less where that front is. And, you see we're left with the 50s and that cold air up around the Great Lakes will try to filter down. Yeah,
I was going to say, it could always be worse. We could be sitting at 18 or even 14 in Portland and International Falls. So 57 does feel quite cold, but
I bet there's people in International Falls right now jogging outside shirtless.
Yeah.
14 is comfortable for them.
So it's kind of funny you say that, kind of along the same lines.
Yeah.
I was telling my parents yesterday, it's a cold, rainy day here.
Yeah.
It's 56 degrees on my watch right now. And,
they'd be hanging out
and
by
it's
the pool.
raining. Yeah, and my mom, she was upset. She was like, 56? She's like, oh yeah, it's so cold, know. Meanwhile, they've got
Did they get above freezing?
Yeah, they did, but I think it was 34.
Right.
And cold, and there's a wind and...
At least they got above the thaw. It's brutal when, my in-laws from Western New York, and we have a colleague who's in Massachusetts, and talking about afternoon highs that scrape the 20, the upper 20s. I'm like, oh man, you're never above freezing. Nothing ever thaws. You're gonna you just have icy roads all day. That's not the case here. We did have, some of you, while we were relatively rain-free today compared to what we saw Saturday night into Sunday around the First Coast, there was a little bit of drizzle out there, and all that's starting to come to a conclusion, moving offshore. Wouldn't be surprised if you had a little drive tonight where you got to turn the windshield wiper on once. But we've done well for our deficit. At least we're not in a deficit. I mean, December, what we usually get, 2 and some change, 2 and 3/4 inches for the whole month.
It's a drier month compared to the rest, but yeah.
But I mean, we're eclipsing now that we've had rain. I think 5 of the 8 days, or depending on if they actually got measurable today.
Well, there were some locally higher amounts of 3 to 4 inches across some parts of inland Northeast Florida, inland Southeast Georgia, where we had some of the thunderstorms from Friday afternoon and evening. And those folks, you picked up an inch and a half in a few spots. So you combine that with the rain that we saw yesterday, that's how you get upwards of about 3 to 4. So I didn't put any of those on there, but these were, pretty much up and down the I-95 corridor. Brunswick, just over 0.8 of an inch. But you can see from Mayport to Fernandina Beach, Mandarin, Jacksonville, all of us, well over 1 inch from the rain yesterday.
Got a report from the west side from our friend Jimmy, said he got 1 3/4 there at the house. So, that's been kind of the resounding sort of amounts, as we look through the entirety of our month. What a difference.
Look at that, a monthly surplus.
How about that? That's the first time that's happened. I want to say we had a surplus in July. One of the wet months,
was July or early August, maybe.
Was on the wetter side. I think maybe July and August. But since then, we've been running deficits for the month, which is why our yearly deficit had been around 10 inches, and we're cutting into that. We're not going to break even by any stretch unless we get something wild happening, which I guess is not out of the realm of possibility, but it will have to be biblical for a couple of days. But nonetheless, we are.
Are you about to preach to me out of the book of Revelation?
Maybe some Genesis. Get that going. We get 40 days and 40 now. We don't have that many days left in December. But but the pattern is changing a bit. So we've had a good amount of rain for the month of December, at least these last several days. We're kind of coming out of that, and we go back to more dry conditions for the next few.
Yeah, the clouds that we've had locked in place today, they're pretty much going to dissipate and kind of push off to the south overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning. So you wake up tomorrow, you're actually going to be able to see the sun for the first time in about the last 2 or 3 days. So nice sunrise. It will be overall pretty nice day as a whole, and that'll be the trend, as Lew mentioned, through the rest of the week. The other part of the story will be the cold mornings or the cooler temperatures to start you off. And you're going to start to feel some of that tomorrow. Lows upper 30s for inland Southeast Georgia, low to mid 40s for Jacksonville, and kind of headed out towards the intercoastal. We'll talk more about the deeper cold kind of reaching in across the First Coast by Tuesday night and Wednesday morning. But at least for your day tomorrow, Lew, although we're going to do away with the clouds, still will be a rather cool day by Northeast Florida and Southeast Georgia standards. Yeah,
when you don't scrape 60, you kind of it's just a all-day hoodie day.
Yeah.
So our highs, if we're, we're lucky, but it is a matter of where you are, right? I mean, we cover a large area. So obviously we pinpoint forecast for the Jacksonville International Airport when we're calling for our official high temperatures. But this map does the luxury of showing you, you're further south. You get a little bit warmer air, a little more sun. That Palm Coast, that Palatka, that St. Augustine, we'll see some 60s. But from Waycross over to Brunswick, Brunswick, while the high of 52, St. Simon's 52, Jacksonville 58, you see those. That means you're spending a good portion of your outdoor part of the day, which, if you're a working person, you're in the office from 9 to 5, you're hitting the highs while you're in the office. But the outdoor times, we're talking 40s most of the day in Brunswick. We're getting 52 at 3 o'clock. That means most of the day, your lunch breaks will be in the upper 40s and low 50s. So it'll be quite chilly for most of us here as we go through tomorrow. Little change up.
What's your threshold to have a lunch outside? What's that temperature threshold?
I need it to be to enjoy my lunch, mid 60s and full sun with a darker colored jacket or hoodie on, and then that way the sun's kind of warming me up.
What about like ski resort? You're having lunch out there.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Bundled up. It's 22 degrees.
oh yeah, we're enjoying.
You're
some
rocking and rolling?
beverages. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just
it's
wanna
all a
make
matter
sure.
of. I mean, the maritime cold's a little different. I don't know. It's just
It is.
It's just a little, just a little different. That's time for our first segment there. So we're going to take a quick break, let you take a break, and we got a lot more to go, including some sports talk. So stay there.
Welcome back in, Lou. Let's talk a little bit about the cold.
Yeah.
We talked, obviously, a very chilly afternoon in store tomorrow, but really it's going to be the high pressure moving into place here, adding some drier air, pulling in some cooler temperatures in from the north or cooler air in general.
Yeah.
That's going to drop our overnight lows by Wednesday morning.
So this is a freeze watch that'll change colors tomorrow and become a freeze warning. So just giving you the heads up. We will need the plant protection for inland southeast Georgia when you go to bed or you're getting ready to go to bed tomorrow. Right, not necessarily tonight, although some light frost, I guess, possible for way up in northern Ware and Pierce County, but these lows certainly indicating where that freeze will be most likely. Brunswick hovering around it at 34, same with McLean and the rest of Baker County, out towards Columbia County, a little warmer. But yeah, I think the line is St. Mary's River north and then anything 95 and west, and that would mean Camden County, so out towards Woodbine and anywhere western Glen and all the way over to Valdosta even. So protect the sensitive plants.
What are you thinking for a frost for the west side Wednesday morning?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I think anywhere we're seeing 36 and below, I would be comfortable with that. And I think west side would certainly qualify because you can kind of interpolate McClenny at 34. That's close enough,
yeah.
To see it. So we'll tell Jimmy, our friend, to protect his new garden that he's got out there. But a nice rebound Wednesday. I mean, so whereas Tuesday is going to be kind of cool all day, we're going to have that Wednesday cold in the morning, right? So we'll legit call it cold because a lot of us will see the 30s. Definitely need the better jackets for the kids heading off to school. But a rebound to the upper 60s with most of the day being spent kind of in that upper 50s, low 60s range.
And a bit of a southwest breeze will help that too.
Yep. For sure.
So warmer Wednesday, similar story Thursday. Not going to be nearly as cold in the morning, but the sunshine, the dry skies, and overall dry weather continuing not only through Thursday, but into Friday, Saturday, and more than likely even into the upcoming weekend, Lou.
I think we get through the next couple of days where we're seeing a lot of folks in the upper 30s, low 40s in the morning. While we rebound a bit, Floridians, when we talk about lows, even in the upper 40s, it's still jacket weather. You're still you're still walking out the door, I think, with a layer. Jags at Jets. All right, the winning streak continues. Do we think got the Jets in the bag?
Yeah,
Do you don't think it's a trap game?
No.
I'm not going to be pessimistic. I'm all in. Duval till I die over here. But that in and of itself lends to a little bit of skepticism anytime. And you're scared of success. I am, at least, when it comes to Jags. I've seen it. I've seen the good and the bad. Been with them through the AFC Championship game, the one that I was in town for. I know it's been two, but the Patriots. This team is kind of turning a corner, and I want to get your take on: is it the team turning a corner, or are they just catching a good part of the schedule right now?
No, I mean, the Colts are a good team.
Yeah.
And they handled them pretty well, even before Daniel Jones popped his Achilles or, tore his Achilles
picked
yesterday.
Him off, pretty good, yeah. Devin Lloyd had the pick, so.
Now, I do also think maybe the elements and the weather played a little bit of a role in that yesterday. Colts do play in in the dome. Not every game, but, all their home games, of course. So it was cold, rainy, not necessarily used to playing in that in Indianapolis. What's their stadium called? I keep wanting to say
Lucas Oil, right?
Lucas Oil. I want to say Lucas-Benz.
Oh.
Mercedes-Benz.
Mercedes-Benz. Lucas Oil, Mercedes-Benz. There you go.
No, I think the Jags are getting it together. And I saw the thing that Liam had said about kind of the first part of the year, because he's an offensive coach. He was really trying to spend a lot of time with the defense to let them know, hey, I'm here for you.
Yeah.
I want to be involved in the defense. And about the bye week was when he realized, actually, I kind of need to stay with the offense a little bit more.
Campanelli's drawing it up on the defensive side.
Yes, I'm going to trust my coordinator there on the defensive side to take care of things. I'm going to stick with what I know here.
Yeah.
Offensive side of the ball. Let's get this thing rolling. Let's get Trevor playing a little bit better. And you've seen that here now, right?
Yeah.
The last couple of weeks with Trevor.
We'll take it. This is the good Trevor. It's Trevor I'd like to see. So, Jets game coming, another home game, 1 o'clock, the bank. Pretty nice. I mean, what a great game relative to weather-wise than what we had this past weekend. Right now, looking like abundant sunshine, mild temperatures there in the upper 60s. You're getting some shadows and shade. You might be a little on the cooler side, but it'll be a good weather day for it.
And if you haven't gone to a Jags game yet this year, this might be the nicest one that you have to go to, just talking weather-wise.
Yeah, take advantage. And looking like maybe that Denver game could get flexed. I don't know if it's a 1 o'clock now, but that could be
Denver.
In Denver.
Yeah.
But sure. That'll be in Denver. But I could see that being a good Sunday night game.
Yeah.
If they'll
bounce that's the after Christmas?
Yeah.
It's like the Christmas weekend,
in
between Christmas and New Year's.
So, all right. Oh, my gosh, I got to 500?
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, see, you haven't been around here to check on this. Yeah, so week 14, I think we both went 5-3.
Wow.
That's what you've been trying to just take big swings, right?
I have.
Once you've changed it up and you're just trying to incrementally chip away.
I got logical.
Yeah, check it out. You're finally back to 500.
Finally back to 500. Can we sustain? Because we're going to pick through the championship.
Yeah. So we'll have 4 games this week, or not. I guess we don't have any this week technically.
But
we'll have 4 games next week for the first round of the playoffs, another 4 for the quarterfinals, and then 2, and then 1.
Plenty of time.
So let's see.
Wow, I'm only 8 games back. Well,
4, 2. So that's 10.
Yeah.
So you have if I get every game wrong.
Yeah.
And you get every game right.
So you're saying there's a chance.
There's a chance.
Ross is too logical.
The comeback is on.
Ross is too logical. But do we have the games? Did you put them up, or I'm just peeking ahead. We're obviously not going to pick yet. But what did you make of? I know we got 45 seconds to our next break. What do you make of the bracket? What's your ideal championship? Okay, so these are the early round games. We got guys. What would be your pick of the litter championship game? What do you want to see most?
I think with you, Indiana and Georgia would be great. I'd also love to see Oregon in there.
Yeah.
Oregon
mix it up a little bit?
Yeah, Oregon and Georgia maybe. Texas Tech, I watched that game against BYU. I'll tell you, I haven't watched a lot of Big 12 football this year, but they look pretty legit against BYU in the Big 12 championship game. Yeah. So Texas Tech might be interesting. Ohio State could care less. Hopefully they get destroyed by whoever plays them in the quarterfinals.
2 seeds, so they get what would be the Tulane Ole Miss. And I don't know. We'd have to look at the bracket, but.
Why don't we take a break here? We'll come back. We'll talk about it a little bit more.
Yeah.
And wrap things up with the 7-day. Welcome back in, folks. So I pulled up the bracket here on my phone. So we're just going to take it kind of one by one a little bit on who each of these teams will play if they win.
Should they win?
So the Alabama and Oklahoma matchup, the winner will have to take on the #1 ranked team in the nation right now, the Indiana Hoosiers.
And do you have locations? Where would that one be?
The Rose Bowl.
Rose Bowl.
In Pasadena.
Yeah. Alabama and Oklahoma, I mean, those are...
And Oklahoma, I believe, already beat Alabama this year.
Yeah.
In Norman, I think.
Yes. I think that's the game I picked. I think I might have gotten right on that. I don't know, hell.
Well, you got so many games wrong.
So many, 30, in fact. I got 30 right, though, baby. Neither one of those teams, like, Indiana's not going to be scared of anybody, but it's like Alabama and Oklahoma. I'm not, and this is nothing about conferences, and this is maybe a little bit of SEC bias, but it's like they've been through the freaking ringer all year. It's
like they're worn down.
Yeah, Indiana's might just. Again, I'm with Ross. I want to see, now that this Indiana hype train's going, and that quarterback is just an electric factory. Talking on camera, whether you love him or hate him, it's one or the other. Polarizing guy. I want to see that guy.
And he'll probably be doing this.
Might be, most likely.
New York City.
Heisman pose.
Miami, Texas A&M. Winner of that game is going to have to play the Buckeyes.
Okay.
That is, let's see, that's the Goodyear Cotton Bowl. So that'll be played in Dallas. Or Arlington. Tulane, Ole Miss. They'll take on the Bulldogs of Georgia. That's the All-State.
So likely an Ole Miss
Sugar Bowl
rematch with Georgia in Atlanta. So a little home cooking for the Dogs.
Is it Sugar Bowl?
That's Atlanta. Right?
Oh, it's not in New Orleans?
Oh, no, it's New Orleans. Excuse me. I'm thinking the Peach Bowl is.
Yeah.
Do they do the Peach Bowl? Is that one of the locations for the?
Probably later on.
For the later. Okay.
Yeah, the semifinals.
Semifinals. My bad.
The last.
Apologies to New Orleans.
The last of the quarterfinals is the Orange Bowl.
Okay.
And Texas Tech will take on the winner of James Madison and Oregon.
And the Orange Bowl.
So we're not going to pick them today. We're not even going to pick them this week. Obviously, I think we'll probably lean towards Ole Miss and Oregon.
Probably,
so we won't spoil it. But What are your feelings towards the top 2 matchups?
I'm going to go kind of how it went in the regular season. I mean, in general, I'll think on it, but I think Alabama just got in by the skin of their teeth, and Oklahoma I think rolls, and I think Texas A&M rolls Miami. I think Miami got in by the skin of their teeth too. So,
Interesting.
And again, SEC kind of bias.
Not supporting Carson Beck, the local kid I see. Wow.
Yeah, that's
Hot take.
I guess that's hot take. I have all of Mandarin coming after me. Apologies, Mandarin. You guys are great. Love you. But I just think A&M might got them. 7-day forecast as we wrap up the last 40 seconds here. I'm going to do a whole lot of forecasts. We hope you join us on the on-air side at 5 as well. But if you are running around town and you've been streaming with us, here's your summary. The sun is back. We're going to see more sun than clouds really through the 7-day, with the next perhaps blip would be Monday. There is a front that kind of comes through Monday. But right now, it just seems very sparse rain chances, so kind of drying out for the next 7 days.
Yeah, so stay warm out there, but also enjoy the sunshine as it returns valiantly tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, y'all have a great one. Appreciate you streaming along with us. We'll talk to you again at 5 and tomorrow at the same time.